We now return to Let's Play Cleopatra. It's really, really annoying when it does that. Okay. So, I've got a few things to still catch up on. As far as, you know what, I think I'm just going to empty the chickpeas. Yeah, let's just empty these for right now. And then we'll have to remember to come back and get them when the harvest is there. We're working towards getting the tomb finished. I do have some things yet to get.
My painting and plastering skills are needed at the monument.
But I don't think I want to do that just yet. I think I'm going to continue with my idea of getting the... Who are you?
I'm ready to work.
Oh, laborer. Because I got a labor camp up here, and he's going all the way down there. Okay, so he's not actually doing anything. So let's free them up. I'm getting to... I'm going to let myself sit for a minute and build up some money before we go spending more on importation and the like, because that's probably not helping. Do we have enough? No, of course we don't. Okay, well, it will hurt only the production that I need to export it, or to, stockpile it. So we'll let that sit for a minute so that we can actually accomplish that. What was that other one? Price increase of... What is this? You did not send paint. Price of bales of straw has risen. I don't see how those are related, but we aren't importing straw, so we're fine. We're not making bricks. Okay, so we're going to see how far this gets me with all of these people. Hopefully it'll be pretty good. What's my... Unemployment's pretty bad still. We really need to get on the exportation thing, but I really don't see how we're going to force the issue any more than we're already doing. It just does not seem to be one of those things that I can actually make happen for me. We'll have to see, because I mean they're hanging on to too much. I tell them to sell it, but okay, now that I see this, we are going to have an excess amount of chickpeas. We're just going to accept it here as well then. I will want them to get, but hopefully they'll shift a little bit. And then, what are we looking at here? This holds 3,200, I believe. Yeah. So why don't we come into trade? That's not trade. And we will export chickpeas. Where's chickpeas? Chickpeas. Export over... Well, let's make it 16, so that we're half of a granary. Although that's not very much, is it? Well, we really don't want to be using our food as trade goods anyway, to begin with, so I won't worry too much about it. You guys telling me you can't just take this directly to the dudes there? I call shenanigans on that because... But it means that I guess I'll need to build another granary. I mean, if we're full up on that stuff and they're still hanging out there, there's no point in losing them. Especially if I can use it to trade, correct? So why don't we just go ahead and... we are there now. That'll help my standing. We can now turn back on lamps to be used. They are exportable too. All right. So that's annoying actually. We're now making a profit, only barely. So we're doing... I guess I need more. I probably could stand to make more, actually. We're telling these guys to get. Let's just accept. The beer we could hang on to, but we don't really. Displeased. Well, what am I going to do about that? I guess I'm going to need another temple. I think it's time we actually build another city here. Problem is that we have such high unemployment at the moment. I'm going to have to take care of that first, so that's just not going to happen. To Ta. Let's give up some of that beer. And we will do more paint maker. And shall we also do another lamp maker? Let's see, why not? I appear to be... Yeah, I guess I am. Okay. Lamp maker. So we'll double up on that. We seem to have an awful lot of clay guys here, so maybe we could still do pots? No, because these... Well, where are they going?
I have to go clear across the city with these
Okay.
goods. It'll take all day.
I mean, it was not really the intention to keep these going, but we are apparently out of clay here. So maybe I should actually just extend this. I don't know. But I am going to need to make another housing block at some point, just because I will, and in fact, require to have all of the culture for this pillar. And in fact, I'm probably going to need a lot more. Add more dancer stages to improve the rating. Okay. But see, I'm only at 15 right now. I can't imagine that dancers alone are going to be enough. So maybe I'll move... You know what? Does this have to be in water? I can't remember if this has to be eligible for water. I thought maybe the mansion did. I kind of hesitate to tear that down as well, but I want to move it and maybe get myself a second bigger city up here. I do think I will need one. I mean, I can't imagine not, but if I did Kingdom Standing Climbs, just because of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That actually works out pretty well. So let's look at 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I kind of wanted to do a little bit more interesting of a road and have it do an L shape. I guess I could do an L shape on the inside, but let's not worry too much about that. So we'll have this set up and ready to go. The Grand Festival is happening. Not that, not that. Roadblock to here, and to here, and an unnecessary redundancy to do it there. If anything, though, I could just make this lower population and just put more shrines there. In fact, let's go ahead and look at what the pavilion requires as far as intersections. Let's get rid of that, since it's not going to hurt to have it gone at the moment. Pavilion. No. It just requires something like that. But we'll put a pavilion down now. And we'll roadblock it. Actually, that's going to collapse, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just put some houses down. We'll get a water supply going. Can I could... Construction project. Considering reporting you to the Pharaoh because you did not send the bricks. It's just not going to happen, dude. So we'll put that there. Let's go ahead and grab a firehouse. Well, actually, this would be just as fine for a side deal. Yeah, we'll put them on this side. Architect's post. We'll put a police station. Put a, let's see, what is that? Dentist? Apothecary would be better. Oh, apothecary is a small one. Okay, that's fine too. And then maybe we could put garden along the back way here as an attempt at some beautification here. Kind of separate ourselves from the little oasis. These guys wondering why they're living in such squalor whilst this builds up, but that's fine. Amiable, okay. I think we're fine there. Thing is, if I build those temples, I'm going to have to build a temple to everybody. And we're going to escalate that a little bit more than I want to at the moment. So, let's do now... Skittering scorpion somewhere. They must be behind this. Maybe I should have two police guys so they can just go up and down that. How are we doing on money at the moment? Much better, much better, much better, much better. Okay. So with that in mind now, this year, I think we can go ahead and do the importation of... See, why... I'm telling these guys to get. Why are they just not bringing it down here? Get. And then these are just accepting. So they should be shuffling it. There's no way that the warehouse workers are so occupied they can't do that. What is this, though? This is a trade ship. So they're here. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Well, what was I about to do? Oh, right. I was going to start purchasing 400 gems. So we will now go to gems, and we will import at 400. And that will be this year's major purchase. Okay. Oh, good. They are actually sending these here. Let's do dance school. We can actually do the dance school out here. The dance school is also bad vibes, I think. So with that in mind, we could actually just put them somewhere that they will actually be... How about right in the middle? It doesn't really serve a purpose putting it right in the middle, just because they're only going to go to this platform. I'm not building one down here. I suppose I could, if I rejiggered some of this, I could knock some of those out. I just don't feel like it. You know, it might actually go... If I knocked out that corner, I could maybe put it up there. I may consider that at some point, because I would only have to knock out 2 houses there. Well, we'll consider that. And since I'm going to consider that as a future possibility, we'll go ahead and put the dance school right here in the middle. Right here in the middle. There you go. You, amiable, sympathetic, congenial. Everyone's doing pretty okay. It's been quite a while since we've had a bast ceremony, but she's congenial, so she's very happy for whatever reason. So maybe we should give sympathetic appeasement to Osiris. But I feel like if we do it before him, Bast is going to get catty. We'll just do one anyway. How are we doing standing here? Standing. Yeah, we need to do more. We need to stand slightly higher. Since our profit is going up too, let's give me a bigger salary. Should we bump it up to 12 already? Or maybe 20? I don't know, that's an awful lot. How much is my expense towards my wages at the moment? Nope. Personal salary. Mere 60. And that's 5 times 12. So we would jump up a lot if I took that much. So let's just go up to, let's just more than double it. And that's more affordable. This just ain't going to happen. We'll also send a gift of stallions. And we will call that good. So how's this doing for my culture then? Houses need access to a dentist. Gotcha. Dentist is also a tiny guy. Small house row over here. Now did I... Uh-oh. Terrible flood. Well, that just feels like a random event. What the hell? That's just the game being malicious right there. I don't think I have a dentist. I do have a physician, which is nice. But I don't believe there's a dentist over here. So perhaps I just knock out the temple to or the shrine to Bast. We'll build us a new shrine to Bast over here. And we'll fill in a dentist right there. Yeah. Common festival. I do not recall. There is a game where if you destroy religious buildings, it has an effect. I do not know that that is this game. Part of me feels like that is a thing. That when you destroy a religious... I guess we'll find out. No. He is very apathetic, though. Because apparently we probably need another temple tutor. I don't want to do temple complex. I think that's just going to be a little too much, but we'll see what we're doing there. Okay, we're doing excellent now for that. Okay, I think we're doing quite well. 7%. Where are we at on our tomb? Can we rotate a minute there? That's cool. We are at 88%. Fantastic. Where is the gems? The gemmery there. Nilometer. Portents are good. Inundation. Fantastic. We will go back in here now. We will go to import. Say no. And then, was it 600? Shoot. I could have stayed in that screen. Yes, 600 luxury goods. So we will go to here. Import. 600. I already set this up to take it. So we'll just go ahead now and give these. Okay. So that should time nicely. It says inundation is good, but this is not fertile. It's only 58% fertile. That's not good at all. That's actually very poor. So why don't I... I was going to say... in this game, irrigation is compounded, isn't it? Like if I had more irrigation ditches surrounding something, it would increase the fruit. We'll find out. It does eat into some of this stuff. I need to watch for these guys when they go this way, and then I will imprison them. We could probably also actually do... I keep forgetting that I can't do anything whilst we're paused, but I just want to pause for a moment. We will build another thing here, and in this one, we're just going to straight up do everything flax, and this one will be all henna. We appear to have that pretty good there. Linen should only be for sale, right? So we're not giving anybody linen, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to a dentist. It's only the mortuary guys that need it, right? We could also... Well, it's time over here, and I'm thinking about it. Put down a tax collector. Ooh, I didn't realize that that bumps... Oh, it's just a visual. Okay. I thought I shorted myself here a little bit. Since we're not using it, let's just go ahead and sell all of the linen. Let overseer set... See, but what does this mean? I want to be able to see what it's actually using. Let's just export all of it. It doesn't seem to be doing it anyway.
The city is fantastic.
And that's enough to jump... Okay, cool. Prosperity. High unemployment retards the prosperity. So we need to ratchet that down a bit. 5%'s not bad, though. It usually doesn't... Well, I mean, Zeus didn't yell at me until it was like 20%, or 10%, I guess. The monument's almost done. Kingdom's done, so we need to just dump employment to make that go away. Now it's still 58%. Has all the workers it needs. Oh. Are they wandering up this? They are. Now I'm pretty sure... Yeah, they're going to have to come back. I'm pretty sure I can't build on that. Where's a flood when you need one? Approving, amiable. Okay. She probably needs one. Let's just, before she turns sour, let's go ahead and just bump that up so we're not hurting. I'm sure there's some kind of multiplier in there where once it's been so long, it's starting to get a little pissy. We're taking a lot of paint. We are, in fact, selling oil. Why don't we go ahead and make another lamp? Oh, I do have another lamp maker. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to do more. With all the clay guys I have, why don't we also do another potter? It is kind of far away to do pots there, so maybe we'll just kind of spread the load a little bit. I'll have another potter right here. Okay. So this will end up probably being a nice industrial complex, and as time goes on I can expand out a couple more branches on the wheel of the Oasis district. This now seems kind of excessive and wasteful, but better than having them have to crawl up. Okay, they're on their way out. Maybe we'll get a police officer in there before they completely... Okay. Well, that's good on the one hand, it's bad on the other, because now I'm going to have to wait for them to respawn and find out where their spawn point is so I can block them in.
I love the art of the deal. I can't wait to trade my supplies.
Ooh, hey. Hey, wait. Are these they? That's... and Scorpion. But it looks like there's two. I mean, you can see the two black dots on the mini-map there. So, are they just together? Looks like only one. Ah, okay, I get you. Well, I can block it off for now, but I feel like in future, this is going to end up being somewhere I have to come along. And I can't actually... Okay, I can... Let's just put one down here. Yeah, I can't get two... So I can do that. That sort of works. Let's... I can't see the statue. See, I can't... Well, they wouldn't be able to go through this, though, right? Presumably they cannot go through rocks. Okay. So they shouldn't be able to get... Unless they can wander past this and glitch through the map. That's probably not where they are coming from, though. It seems awfully high. How are we doing on this anyway? Oh, let's speed this up. That's not speeding up at all. It's very weird, the clock speed with a modern computer, how basically only 70% and above. Oh, request it. No. Sends. Ah. Fuck. Okay. So what are you taking that we could maybe do paint, do oil, do beer? We're probably pretty close to getting rid of beer. Let's just take some clay. In fact, let's get some clay, and we'll take a fourth of that. I could also just dedicate some... Prosperity is rising. I feel like I could probably do... I could... Ooh, we're down to 2% now. That's excessive for what I've put down. That makes me concerned here that we're losing population. Oh, we do have the luxury goods now. Let's go ahead and put them in. So does that... No. We don't actually see them in here. But there is a final chamber to be constructed here. I do not see... Well, they were probably waiting for me to send that before they sent any more of their guild members. That's probably
My painting and plastering
him right
skills
there.
are needed at the monument.
So we should be awful close. Let me, since that is the case, save here just in case things go awry. Yeah, I'll eventually want to build more schools up here so we can just directly go to this. I could start stockpiling clay. I don't think we're going to make it either for that. As long as it doesn't happen within the 7 months and lower my rating, I can finish this. Speed it up just a little bit. But yeah, like I was saying, the clock speed, you know, the game just has a sweet spot at about 70%, where if you go below that, it just goes so slow. But then you go above 80 and it's like hyperspeed. Aha. Burial tomb is finished. Construction of the small tomb is complete. Hopefully it will be many years until your workers had to prepare for another. How many? Oh, what? What? The hidden tomb is now ready for the Pharaoh. May Horus guard the tomb and strike down any who dare violate it. Yeah, but surely, I mean, it just blanked it? I can see it on the map, I know that it's there, but how do I... Because there's not like I can drill down, that's it? Like I was expecting maybe some kind of facade that you could at least get a visual indicator or something. Okay, game, whatever, I guess we're done. Proceed.
Well done. The tomb for Thutmose I is complete, an extraordinary accomplishment. Pharaoh is confident that such a beautifully decorated tomb will please the gods and speed his journey into the afterlife.
Okay, well. 129 months, yep, get used to that. I'm pretty sure in my original Let's Play of Pharaoh I took considerably long at getting some of these things accomplished, but that's okay. That's why I'm playing on very easy, so I can take my time and build a city. Okay, well, I guess we'll just see what happens next. Well, I'm going to end this one here. We'll come back and read this next time.